We often think that tangible habits are the key factor in making us successful. While they are important, success comes not only from what you do, but also from how you think, because how you think affects what you do. Today, I want to share with you the 10 mindset habits that helped me transform from a clueless boy, lost in the world, to who I am today. By the end of this video, you'll gain a few new perspectives on how to create the life that you want to live. It's gonna get philosophical. Let's begin. Mindset habit 1. Rule your mind or it will rule you. This is a quote from the Greek poet Horace. Your mind influences everything that you experience. How your mind interprets the world is how you interpret the world. Now, as much as your mind is a part of you, it can sometimes feel like it has a mind of its own, right? Sometimes it can control you to feel things you don't want to feel, think things you don't want to think, do things you don't want to do. We self-sabotage ourselves all the time. The way I've learned to deal with these mental obstacles is by ruling my mind and not letting it rule me. How do I do that? It's all about self-awareness. Most people don't take the time to reflect on themselves. Instead, they just live their life on autopilot, making them prone to heading in the wrong direction. When you reflect and become aware of who you are and specifically why you are who you are, you're more able to correct yourself whenever your mind goes off course. I mean, this is the main idea behind therapy. Therapy is just time dedicated to reflecting on yourself and working through the issues that lie in your mind. It's just with the support of a therapist. If our mind influences everything that we experience, ruling our mind is the first step to experiencing the life that we want. Mindset habit 2. Believe and you will achieve. The first step to accomplishing anything is believing that you can do it. Pretty obvious stuff, right? Apparently not. Most people don't believe in themselves. I used to be one of them. For most of my life, I didn't believe I had what it took to achieve my dreams, to become a full-time YouTuber, for example. It was only a few years ago when I finally developed a high enough self-esteem to actually start believing in myself. And ever since then, I have achieved more than I could have ever imagined. Now, I'm not saying that believing is going to magically solve all your problems. Obviously, we live in the real world, but let me put it this way. Life is all about probabilities. When you believe that you can achieve something, you tend to put yourself in situations that will increase your probability of achieving that something. Therefore, when you believe, you have a higher chance of achieving. It's honestly just math. Of course, believing in ourselves is much easier said than done. But once you've got it down in your soul, you will realize you are capable of so much more than you initially thought. Mindset habit 3. Work smarter, not harder. More effort does not always equal more reward. There is a concept called the Pareto's principle, or the 80-20 rule, which specifies that 80% of the consequences come from 20% of the causes. For instance, 80% of your time on your phone is spent on 20% of your apps. 80% of the clothes you wear are from 20% of your wardrobe. 80% of the results come from 20% of the effort. The most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the hardest workers, but they are usually the smartest workers. They know that it's not about how hard you work, but how you do the work. For example, a smart way I stay up to date on business news is by reading Morning Brew. Morning Brew is a free daily email newsletter that covers business, tech, and other trending topics in just 5 minutes. I'm happy to say that they're also today's video sponsor. Before reading Morning Brew, my morning started with me aimlessly browsing social media and just not being in the loop with the world of business. But ever since subscribing a year ago, I feel that I am now so much more informed on what's happening every day, which has helped me better navigate my finances and career. I've really been enjoying their coverage on crypto, which, if you know me, I'm a big fan of. I recently learned that El Salvador is planning to build a Bitcoin city powered by a volcano and in the shape of a Bitcoin. I'm not even joking right now. That is amazing. Whereas traditional news is dry and boring, Morning Brew is written in a way where it's easily digestible and downright funny. If you're interested in the world of business, finance, or tech and want a quick and easy way to read the news, check out Morning Brew. It is completely free and takes less than 15 seconds to sign up. Link is in the description. Mindset habit 4. Never chase girls, chase dreams first. This was my motto in middle school and high school. Just ask my friends about it. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't always practice what I preached because I did chase a lot of girls. It's not saying to not explore romantic relationships at all. That's kind of sad. Rather, it's saying that instead of chasing others, we should chase our dreams first to become a valuable person, in which then others will want to chase us. This is the real idea behind this mindset habit, to work on ourselves to become someone valuable. When we are valuable, the desires that we want in life, whether that's romantic relationships, money, happiness, whatever, they will all naturally follow. Mindset habit 5, being ready is always too late. There have been many times in my life where I've missed big opportunities because I didn't feel ready. YouTube, Bitcoin, relationships, a lot of things. I've learned that we can never be fully ready for anything. Whenever we do feel ready, it's usually too late. The opportunity is usually gone before we can act. To not miss out on opportunities, we have to be okay with discomfort, with risk, because with risk comes reward. Nowadays, I know when I'm ready, when I don't feel ready. When I start to second guess myself, when I feel uneasy. That's my sign now to act, because if I don't, I might just miss out on another opportunity of a lifetime. Mindset habit 6, rescue yourself. In the story of Cinderella, Prince Charming rescues her from a life of misery. It's quite romantic, isn't it? If only we had a Prince Charming in our lives that could rescue us. Yeah, don't count on it. We should not depend on anyone to rescue us other than ourselves. If our life story isn't playing out how we want it to, we need to be the ones to change it. Playing the victim and blaming other people or circumstances won't help us because frankly, the world doesn't owe us a thing. Since owning up to the responsibility of rescuing myself, I've realized that life is really what you make of it. If you decide to put your fate in the hands of others, that's all you're gonna get. I believe we owe it to ourselves to determine our own fate. Mindset habit 7, live life with balance. I view life through the concept of yin and yang. I'm sure you might have seen this symbol before. It is the concept of dualism, that all things consist of two forces that are opposing yet complementary. In simple terms, it means that everything in life requires balance. To have light, you need darkness. To have masculinity, you need femininity. To have highs, you need lows. You can't have one without the other. When bad things happen to me, I know that good things will come to balance things out. When good things happen to me, I accept that bad things may come to balance things out. Living life with balance with yin and yang allows me to stay calm and rational and view the world from different perspectives. Mindset habit 8, embrace your authentic self. Growing up, I felt different from my peers. I always felt judged and misunderstood. And so I became afraid of being myself. To fit in, I'd often pretend to be what others wanted me to be. It was not only until I got older when I realized how dumb it was to try to make myself happy by doing things that made other people happy. Like, that doesn't even make sense. When I finally came to terms with who I was and started embracing my authentic self, my entire life changed. My career improved, my social life improved, my love life improved, my happiness improved, every aspect of my life improved. We're the best at being ourselves. There's nobody that can be better at being you than you. When we are ourselves, we start living for ourselves, and ultimately, our lives become what we want them to be. You can't expect the universe to love you if you don't love yourself first. Mindset habit 9, accept that nothing lasts forever. The one thing everyone has in common is that everyone dies. It's also true for everything we experience in life. Everything will end at one point or another. Accepting that nothing lasts forever has made me cherish every moment I have, especially the present. I used to not. I used to live my life only thinking about the future. This led me to sacrifice parts of my childhood, my social life, my love life, and I don't know if it was worth it. We can never make back the days we're living right now. So on top of working for the future, which is very much important, we should also take the time to celebrate the now. Another way this mindset habit has helped me has been by motivating me to continue hustling. Nothing lasts forever, and that means we should never get too comfortable with the present. It will disappear one day, so we should always keep moving, keep growing, and not stay stagnant. Mindset habit 10, spread peace and love. You might have noticed that in almost every video that I've ever posted, I always end the video with peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, peace. It's not a coincidence. In grade 6, I decided to replace the word bye with peace in my vocabulary. I'll admit, part of the reason was to sound cooler, but I mainly did it because spreading peace and love is one of the easiest ways to improve our lives. It has been scientifically shown that being kind to others increases our happiness and lifespan and reduces our anxiety and stress. A lot of you wonder why I'm so positive all the time. It's because there's no reason not to be. It has made my life, as well as the lives around me, so much better. And with that, those are the 10 mindset habits that have changed my life. They're basically the 10 commandments I live by. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, subscribe if you haven't already, consider checking out my other videos, and peace out.